Hey, welcome back to Thriving Thursday. We're on the couch. Happy belated birthday to my lovely wife.
Thanks.
But back
Thanks,
to
everybody.
physical therapy related things.
Let's talk about your body.
Yes. We're going to focus today on the upper extremity, mainly the arm and shoulder. And we're going to kind of go through the differences between, oh man, am I tight because of a muscle or am I tight because of a nerve?
Oh man, betcha.
Struck a nerve on that one.
Many people probably don't even know to think of a nerve even being tight.
Yeah.
Or shall we say restricted. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right, so we're going to talk about neural tension versus muscle tension. I thought you just flipped them
Index and
neural tension versus muscle tension. So let's take an example. You're reaching for something and you feel something freaking tight. Usually we think it's your muscles. That's probably true. What can also be true for a lot of us is that the nerve that lives inside of those muscles is actually tight or kind of like caught up on something. So
it can be both too.
that is true. So we have our muscles.
That's my
Like-
boobie.
So your muscles, and there's plenty of stretches for that. Aaron will go over some really good ones with you.
Yes, I will.
You can stretch your muscles, but what we're going to talk about is also being able to mobilize or glide or floss the nerve that lives inside it. There are multiple nerves that live inside of your arm. For all you anatomy nerds out there like us, this is just for simplicity for explanation. It goes from your neck all the way to your fingers. So when you say anything else, let's just get into showing you.
The whole purpose of this is to show that as I do this and to stretch, like let's say a pec
that does
muscle,
work. Yeah.
for example, I'm not going to really get that nerve to stretch. It's a great thing. I can stretch my pec, but if I stretch my pec and then start to glide my head away, now I'm actually pulling on this component. So that would be a way to stretch both muscle and nerve. We need to be aware of what we're doing and what you need.
In this video, it did look a little like it did stretch the nerve a little bit. It did, and that's true, it did, but it didn't glide. So It does need to glide within the muscles and kind of around the nooks and crannies that it lives in, like more like this.
Like that, like flossing, like you're flossing your teethuses.
But through your muscles is.
Because I've been flossing.
Okay, I can't.
That's what I've
We're
been
gonna have to cut
doing.
that out. Okay.
I've been flossing. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we're going to go through the difference between a muscle issue and a nerve issue, whether we need to stretch a muscle or floss a nerve. So if we're going to use the pec muscle as an example, one great way to stretch the pec muscle would be to be in this position, opening up this space where the pec runs. And if it is just a pec issue, we'd feel it in this region. But some people might go here and actually feel tension, numbness, tingling down into the forearm, even into the fingertips. If that's the case, then we need to not just hang out in a pec stretch and hope that it gets better. We need to address the nerve as well. And as we talked about before, the best way to do that is with a flossing technique. So if you can see my whole arm here, I'm going to have my head and hand involved with this. So to floss a nerve, head goes away from hand, hand comes up. Head goes toward hand, hand goes away. That's a great way to floss the nerve, which very well could help with reducing your overall arm tension as opposed to just stretching your pec until forever without any benefit. Get after it.